Okay, welcome to this evening's contest between the Smethport Lady Hubbers and the Port Allegany Lady Gators. Getting ready to start the JV action here tonight. Starters for the Gators are going to be number 2, Bria Wilcox, number 10, Tessa Rendas, number 6, Caitlin Callenborn, number 15, Kendra Bell, number 14, and number 12, Gianna Glasgow. And the libero will be number 22, Addie Taylor. Starting for the Smethport Hubbers will be number 3, Kaylee Dart, number 2, Jasmine Miller, number 24, Jenna Goodman, number 4, Kaylin Ruffner, number 30, Kaylin Davis, and missing a number, number 7, Isabel Plummer. And the libero will be number 8, Olivia Roundsville. Looks like the Hubbers are going to get the first serve with Jenna Goodman back at the service line. Caitlin Callenborn gets that over the net. Hubbers look to feed Miller. Unfortunately, she hits the top of the net, and the Gators will take an early 1-0 lead. And that'll be an ace for Bria Wilcox. And 2 aces in a row for Bria to start the game. Hubbers get that serve up in the air and get it back over. Just bounces over the net, and that'll make the score 3-1 in favor of the Gators. Miller with the serve. Gators get the return back. They sneak it over the drop-down ceiling. Feed Glasgow. Goodman keeps that alive. Rendas keeps that alive. Feeds Callenborn. Hubbers tip it over. Rendas same trick, and she's successful. That'll make the score 4-1 in favor of the Lady Gators. And Rendas will be back to serve. Although it looks like we have some confusion at the scorer's table. We've got some feedback coming over the gym speakers from the sound system. Apparently that was affecting Mr. Howard, so he had them unplug it. And now we're ready to go. Once again, Rendos back to serve. Hubbers keep that alive. And Dart hits it over, but long. That time Tessa serves a bit short. Ball go back to the Hubbers. Looks like Coach Feiss is pulling double duty tonight, coaching the JV team as well as the varsity. Isabella Plummer is going to be back to serve. Taylor gets that up in the air. Glasgow gets it over with a nice one-handed flip shot. Dart returns the favor, and the Hubbers take advantage of that. That closes the gap to 5-3. That spike attempt is a bit wide for the Gators. That'll make the score 5-4. I promise to remember I have a replay button tonight. We'll try to take advantage of that when we can. Gotta learn how to turn it off, I guess. So score 6-5 in favor of the Hubbers. And the Gators are unable to return that serve as well. Plummer's still back to serve for Smethport. Justin Capel in the game gets that over, and the Hubbers return goes out of bounds. Gators will get that ball back, and Addie Taylor's going to be back to serve. And that'll be an ace for Addie. We're going to call that 2 aces in a row for Addie Taylor. Make it 3. And that one's a bit wide for Taylor. Gives the ball back to the Hubbers. And looks like Kaylee Dart's going to go back to serve. Macy Smith checks into the game. Play the front row. Jenna Goodman's going to take a seat. We had a line violation on the serve. Gators will take the point. And Gianna Glasgow back to serve. Hubbers keep that one alive and get it over, but it's going to be out of bounds. Make the score 11-8. Hubbers can't quite sneak that one over the net. That's 2 in a row for Glasgow. Dart gets that one over. Kendra Bell gets it right back. And we volley back and forth, but the Gators are going to take advantage of it. And the Hubbers are going to take a timeout here to talk things over. We're in game 1 of tonight's JV match. Gators lead early 13-8 in game 1. And the Gators come out of the timeout with another point. Glasgow still at the service line. Nice serve there. Hubbers are unable to return. Glasgow with another ace. Gators have now doubled up the Hubbers, 16-8. And they get that one back over. Gators go to Wilcox. Beautiful spike there from Wilcox right on the line. That'll make it 17-8. And that one didn't quite have enough height. So the Hubbers will get the ball back. Olivia Roundsville checks back into the game at libero, and she's going to go back to the service line. Gators looking for Wilcox again. Nice deep spike. Again, sneaks it inside the line. And again, the Gators have doubled up the Hubbers, 18-9 now. Molly Barber checks in for the Gators. And she's going to go right back to serve. Hubbers hit the ceiling back-to-back hits. That'll be a point for the Gators. Barber with another one coming right down the line. The Hubbers are unable to return. Score's now 20-8 in favor of the Lady Gators. Barber again gets it over the net. Hubbers look for Miller. She's unable to connect. And Coach Fleiss is going to take her second time out. See if she can get the team collected here and come back out focused on returning that serve. And we're back from the timeout with Barber back at the service line. And she comes right out with another ace. Doesn't make solid contact on that one. Hubbers will get the ball back to serve, down 22-10. And it looks like we're going to have Chloe Kahn back at the service line. Gators feed Wilcox. Hubbers are able to get that back over. And we volley back and forth again. Gators go back to Wilcox. She tips it over, but looks like she contacted the net. That'll make the score 22-11. Hubbers are going to get a substitution in here. It's going to be Kaylin Ruffner. And it's going to be Ruffner's serve, I think, but it doesn't look like the players are sure what's going on right now. Ruffner's serve is a bit short. Gators will take the ball back with Kallenborn coming back into the game and Kendra Bell going back looking for 2 points to take game 1. And nice first serve from Kendra. And the Hubbers sneak it over the drop wall. And the Gators are unable to recover from that. Ball will go back to Smethport. And looks like Goodman's going to come back in the game, replacing Macy Smith, and Goodman will be back to serve. Goodman's a multi-sport athlete for the Hubbers, plays both basketball and softball in addition to volleyball. Gators go to Wilcox, and nice drop shot there. That'll be game point, and Wilcox will go back to serve for the game. That drops in perfectly in the corner of the back left corner for Wilcox, and the Gators will take game 1, 25-12. We'll be back in less than 3 minutes with game 2. And the teams are back on the court, but it looks like we need a little mechanical correction on the official's ladder. Although it looks like he's going to brave it and climb up there for game 2. Looks like the Hubbers have the same starting group out there. We've got Miller, Plummer, Goodman, Dart, Ruffner, and Brownsville at the libero. Gators go with Wilcox, Barber, Bell, Glasgow, Callenborn, and Rendas, and Taylor is the libero. And the Gators will start off with Bria Wilcox serving. And she comes right out with an ace. That one's a bit short. Hubbers will take it back for their first serve of game 2, and it looks like Goodman's going to be starting. Taylor gets that up in the air, gets a little help from Barber, and Callenborn puts it over. Hubbers are trying to go to Miller, but we're going to have an illegal carry called on the set. So the Gators will get Capel back into the game. And Tessa Rendas will rotate back to the service line. Rendas with an ace. That makes the score 3-1 here early in game 2. That one sneaks over the net for the Hubbers. And they'll get the ball back with Miller going back to serve. Davis checks back in for the Hubbers. Miller gets it over. Gators go to Glasgow, who sneaks it over the net. Gives the Gators a 4-2 advantage. And Addie Taylor will be back to the service line. Rundas feeds Glasgow. Hubbers keep it alive and get it over. Nice play by Taylor to keep it alive, but Rundas couldn't find the ball. And the Hubbers will get the ball back, trailing 4-3. And we're going to have a substitution here for the Hubbers. Looks like Chloe Kahn coming back into the game. And Isabella Plummer is back to serve. Taylor gets it over. Hubbers with a nice play. And Capel returns it for the Gators. Hubbers looking for Davis. And Kendra Bell with a nice block attempt, but she just couldn't make enough contact to get it back over the net. Hubbers will tie the score at 4. And Plummer back to serve. That's going to be a little wide right. And Glasgow back to serve. Gators go to Bell. Her tip makes it over the net. Gives the Gators a 2-point advantage. Glasgow with a nice jump serve for the ace. Makes the score 7-4. And we've got an illegal rotation on the Hubbers. Gives the Gators an 8-4 advantage. Hubbers keep that one alive, and Goodman gets it over. Rundas tried to sneak it over, but she's called for an illegal hit. Gives the ball back to the Hubbers. They're going to substitute Davis back in, or I'm sorry, Macy Smith. And Dart's going to be back to serve. Gators look for Capel. Nice play by Capel. Catches the inside of the line. Makes the score 9-5. And Capel's going to earn the serve as well. Coach Charlie Buchanan almost tripped on the line there and went down, but saved himself. Hubbers get the ball back over. Gators are looking for Wilcox. Hubbers keep it alive. And they get it back over. Got a solid volley going here. Miller gets it back over for the Hubbers. Rundas keeps it alive and over. Some nice plays and just long. Nice play there by Dart, but she's unable to get it to drop inside the line. And Capel will serve again. And Capel will get an ace. That makes the score 11-5 for the Lady Gators. And Capel again. A little more arc on that one. Hubbers are able to keep it in the air. And they get it over. Gators are looking for Wilcox. Nice defense by the Hubbers there. Gators go to Bell. She tips it over, but looks like she made contact with the net. That's going to send the ball back the Hubbers' way. And Roundsville's going to re-enter and go back to the service line. And the Gators are going to send Barber back in. Nice play from Rendas there to keep it alive. And the Gators get a point. Beautiful one-handed stab. Get the ball back over the net. I don't think I caught the replay there quick enough. Sorry, folks. Kendra Bell back to serve. We're going to call an illegal hit there. I'm not sure what exactly he saw, but Hubbers will get the point, and that makes it 12-7. And looks like Kahn's going to be called for a foot fault on the serve. That's an honest line judge there. The Smethport line judge called it on their own player, but it was definitely a violation. We could see it from up here. Wilcox back to serve. That ball deflects off the ceiling, and the Hubbers are unable to adjust. And Coach Feiss is going to take her first time out of game 2 with the Hubbers trailing 14-7. Both teams back on the court and ready to play with Bria Wilcox back at the service line. Nice serve from Bria. Hubbers keep it alive though, and Miller gets it over for the point. That was the Hubbers' best defensive play, transitioning to offensive play of the night. And the ball's going to rotate back, and Miller's going to be at the service line. Well, looks like Goodman's going to come back in. It should be Goodman's serve. The Hubbers are going to ask for a check on the rotation just to make sure they're right. And looks like Mr. Howard needs to check the rotation as well. Not sure anybody on the court knows what's going on right now. All right, looks like we got it set up, and Goodman is going to come in to serve for the Hubbers. Again, the Gators are leading 14-8 here in game 2 of the JV match. Goodman with a nice serve. Taylor gets it up in the air. Callenborn gets it over. And Plummer's hit is just wide. Gators will get the ball back. Looks like Capel's going to come back into the game. And Rendos will be back to serve. Miller tried to tip that, unable to make solid contact, and the Gators will go up 16-8. Tessa goes wide left, and she's going to get an ace. A couple of the Hubbers collided on that play, but it looks like they're both okay. Tessa again gets it over, and again another ace. Gators are now up 18-8. Rendos gets it over, and her third ace in a row. Make it 4. Gators leading 20-8 in game 2. Goodman keeps that one alive. Nice play. Glasgow gets it back over, and the Hubbers are unable to connect. That'll give us a 21-8 score. Rendos again. Beautiful serve to the deep left corner. She's hit every corner of the court in this service stretch. This time she goes short middle, and again drops in another ace. I believe she's run off 8 straight points here. Give the Gators a 23-8 advantage. Rendos goes deep left again, and that one is a bit long. Couldn't quite sneak it in. And the Hubbers will rotate Miller back to the service line. And Davis checks back into the front row. Miller's serve hits the net. And the Gators will have game and match point, with Bell checking back in and Taylor going back to serve. And Taylor tries to go with the underhand serve there, and it's not quite effective. Ball will go back to the Lady Hubbers. And it looks like Roundsville's going to be back at the service line. Nope, I'm sorry. It's going to be Isabella Plummer. And Plummer gets a nice serve over. Gators keep it alive, and Bell gets it up. And Hubbers hit the wall, and that's going to be game. So the JV Gators take the 2-game sweep of the Lady Hubbers. And we'll be back in about 15 minutes to get ready for the varsity match tonight. Okay, welcome back as we get ready for tonight's varsity action between the Smethport Lady Hubbers and your Port Allegany Lady Gators. First time around the league, the Lady Gators took the match 3-0, but the Gators are coming off a loss to Otter Eldred on Monday night, which created a two-way tie for first place in the Northern Tier League. So they'll look to bounce back tonight against the Lady Hubbers. I do have an announcement I've been asked to read related to the Dig Pink game for this year. The Dig Pink game this year is scheduled for October 7th. We'll be having a Chinese auction along with bake sale and other items. The boosters are asking for participation from each of the players as well as any volunteers to donate a basket for the raffle or baked goods for the sale, or both, anything to help the cause to raise money, as all proceeds go towards the Pink Pumpkin Project. So once again, that'll be held on October 7th, and we ask for everyone to please attend in person for that evening so the girls can raise as much money as they can for the Pink Pumpkin Project. Easy to say. So we're now going to get ready for the national anthem, and we'll turn over to the sound system.
Welcome to today's competition. The PIAA reminds you that your admission to this event entitles you to enjoy an exhibition of skills developed by the students in an educational setting. Please give these students your positive encouragement and support. Booing and taunting or intimidating the officials or opponents is unfriendly and unacceptable and will not be tolerated. A reminder that Port Allegany High School is a drug-free zone and that all drugs, alcohol, and tobacco are banned on school grounds. Please stand for the national anthem.
All right, now we'll get ready for the starting lineups.
Your Smethport Lady Hubbers lineup. Senior, number 21, Madison Swanson. Senior, number 13, Carly Tanner. Senior, number 19, Emily Snyder. Senior, number 9, Ira Shields. Junior, number 17, Addison Weimer.
Okay, so the Lady Gators have Jenna Renner back in the starting lineup for tonight's contest. She did get some action on Monday night against the Otto Elder Terrors. Starting for the Smethport Hubbers will be number 9, Kyra Shields, number 11, Alyssa Ayers, number 13, Carly Thomas, number 17, Addison Weimer, number 19, Emily Snyder, and number 21, Madison Swanson. The libero for Smethport will be number 5, Jocelyn Alfieri. In addition to Jenna Renner, starters for the Gators will be Bryn Evans, number 19, Ella Moses, number 7, Lily Laymeyer, number 2, Isla Laymeyer, number 3, and Alyssa Tanner, number 4. And the libero will be, as always, number 21, Maddie Eric. And looks like Eric's going to check in for Tanner to start the match. And looks like the Hubbers may have won the toss and will be the first to serve. And as mentioned earlier, Coach Feiss is doing double duty tonight. She's up for the varsity game as well. And your Gators are, of course, coached by Matt Burr. So Swanson with the first serve, and that goes long. And Gators will take the first point of the match. And the Hubbers quickly check number 10, Taylor Edgar, into the game. And Isla Laymeyer back to serve. Hubbers get that over. Gators are going to feed Renner. And that's going to be a bit long. That'll make it 1-1. And the Hubbers will rotate Addison Weimer back to serve. Nice play there by Isla Laymeyer to keep it alive, and the Gators are going to get a point out of it. And Jenna Renner will be back to the service line. Hubbers keep that alive. They go to Snyder. She gets it over. Gators looking for Lily Laymeyer. She goes left-handed, and that's just a bit wide. Ball will go back to the Hubbers. And Carly Thomas will be back to serve. Gators are unable to connect on that one, and the Hubbers take their first lead. Thomas again. Gators go up to Lily. Hubbers are able to return it. Gators set Moses. And that's wide. Thomas again. That one's into the net. That'll make it 4-3. Evans checks back in, and Moses will be back to serve. And that's an ace for Moses. Hubbers didn't look like they were ready on that one. Moses goes short. Hubbers try to set Ayers. Gators go to Evans. And the Hubbers are unable to keep that alive. That makes it 5-4 in favor of the Gators. Hubbers again looking for errors. She gets it over. Evans sets Tanner. Tanner tips it over, but the Hubbers keep it alive to an off wing, and they're unable to control it. That'll give the Gators a 6-4 lead. That ricochets through a few Hubbers. They get it over. Gators go to Lily, and that's a nice kill. Makes it 7-4. Ella with another ace. Gators have doubled up the Hubbers, now leading 8-4. Hubbers get that one back over the net. Gators are going to go to Lily. That one's off the top of the net. They got away with a double hit, I think. But they get the ball back over. Gators go to Lily again. And the Hubbers are unable to return that one. And Moses hits the top of the net. Ball will go back to the Hubbers. Jenna Goodman will check in for the first time. And she's going to go back to serve. Gators going to Lily. Another nice kill. So the Gators are already hitting the ball a little better tonight than they did Monday night. And Alyssa Tanner's going to be back to serve. Hubbers get that one over, but it's a bit wide. Tanner again, short. Hubbers get it right back over the net. Gators go to Lily Lehmeyer. That's tipped, but in. That makes the score 12-5. Tanner with another good serve. Gators get it up to Lily. That's tipped at the line by Snyder, but they're unable to get it over. And the Gators will take a 13-5 lead, and Coach Feiss is going to take a timeout. So once again, we're in game one here of the varsity match. Gators JV took the first match 2-0. The Gators are looking to bounce back from their first loss of the season, falling to Otto Eldred on Monday night, 3-0. That creates a tie at the top of the Northern Tier League standings, with both Otto and Port coming in at 8-1. I'm sorry, yes, 8-1. Hubbers return to the court, as do the Gators. And Alyssa Tanner will remain at the service line. Evans tips that. Gators go to Lily Lehmeyer, and another kill. That's Lily's 5th kill already in game one. Tanner again. Hubbers get it up and over. Gators are going to go to Evans. Evans unable to make connection there. Ball will go back to the Hubbers, trailing 14-6. And at the service line is going to be Emily Snyder. And Snyder hits the net. Ball will go back to the Gators, and it's going to be Lily Lehmeyer with the Hubbers making a quick substitution here. Sierra Shutt is coming into the game. She's going to go to the back row. Goodman tries to tip it over, but she's going to be called for a carry. That makes the score 16-6. Swanson gets it over. Gators go to Evans. Nice dig there by Shutt. And Ayers gets it over. Gators go to Evans again. And gets that one to go down. That'll give the Gators a 17-6 advantage. Evans with the block, keeps it alive. Gators go to Renner. And Renner with a nice kill. Lily Lehmeyer at the service line. Hubbers get that one up in the air. They go to Swan. No, I'm sorry. That goes to Weimer. She's unable to make a connection. That'll make it 19-6. Shutt again doing a nice job. However, the Hubbers can't get the second pass. And we've got a 20-6 score. That one's just a bit long from Lily Lehmeyer. Ball will go back to the Hubbers, trailing 20-7. And Alyssa Ayers will be back to serve. Nice serve by Ayers. Maddie Eric gets it up in the air. Lily Lehmeyer with a nice set to Renner with a kill. Hubbers with a nice, another quick sub. Taylor Edgar coming back into the game. And Brent Evans back to serve for the Gators. Hubbers unable to get that one across. Makes it 22-7. Evans again with an ace. Hubbers get that one over. Gators go to Moses with a beautiful set and kill. That'll be game point with Evans at the line. And Evans with the ace for the win. Gators take game one, 25-7. Coming up on the Gator Network, Friday night, we'll be covering the Port Allegany at Ridgeway football game. That'll be coming to you about 6:45 p.m. And the Lady Gators volleyball team will return to action on Monday night, hosting Johnsonburg in a non-league contest. Once again, JV game will tip off at 6 o'clock. Sorry, a little basketball reference there. No tip-off in volleyball. We'll serve off at 6 o'clock on Monday night. So leading scorers that game for the Gators. Lily Lehmeyer was the leading server with 5 service points. Oh, correction, Ella Moses had 6 service points with 2 aces. And Bryn Evans and Alyssa Tanner both had 4 service points. Leading hitter was Lily Lehmeyer with 5 kills. For the Hubbers, Carly Thomas had 2 service points. And the Hubbers are ready to go for game 2. Looks like they're going to go with Thomas, Shields, Swanson, Weimer, Snyder, and Ayers. Gators will enter Peyton Gordon for the first time tonight. She'll be up front with Ella Moses and Jenna Renner. And the back row will be the Lehmeyer twins and Bryn Evans. And looks like Maddie Eric's going to get ready to check in for, I'm assuming, Bryn Evans here. And that's correct. Maddie's in for Bryn. And we'll have Isla Lehmeyer back to start. Hubbers get that up in the air. They feed Thomas. And Isla Lehmeyer keeps that alive, gets it over the net for a point. And she comes back with a quick ace. Look at the Gators, a quick 2-0 advantage. Isla again with another ace. And that one's going to be a little wide for Isla. Oops. That'll make the score 3-1. And Madison Swanson will be the first Hubber back to serve in game 2. Swanson with a nice serve. Gators go to Renner. And that drops in. And Coach Feist is going to make a quick substitution here. Edgar back into the game, and she goes to the back row. Renner will be back to serve for the Gators. Nice knuckleball serve there by Jenna. Hubbers are able to get it over, though. Gators go to, well, there's a little confusion there. I'm not sure who they were trying to go to, but nobody's able to make contact with the ball, and the Hubbers will get it back, trailing 4-2. Addison Weimer back to serve for the Hubbers. That's an ace for Weimer. Nice serve. Weimer again. Renner gets that one up in the air. Isla's able to keep it alive. Lily goes left-handed and gets it over. Hubbers go to Snyder. She's unable to get it over the net. And the Gators have a 5-3 lead with Ella Moses going back to serve. Bryn Evans returns to the front line. Snyder keeps that one alive, but the Hubbers are unable to get it over. Be another service point for Moses. Moses with an ace. Moses again. Hubbers keep that one up in the air. Snyder gets it over and in. That makes it 7-4. Ayers will re-enter for the Hubbers. And Thomas is going to go back to serve. Gators feed Lily Lehmeyer. And nice save there. Hubbers go to Snyder. And Isla tries to save it, but runs into the net. That'll make it 7-5 for the Hubbers. Thomas with a service point there. And that was Jocelyn Alfieri with a nice return for the Hubbers earlier in that point. Thomas's serve is a little wide though. And the Gators will rotate Peyton Gordon back to the service line. Hubbers are unable to connect on the second pass. It'll make the score 9-5. Snyder gets that up. They go to Ayers. She gets it over. Gators looking for Evans. Evans goes deep to the left corner. Nice placement of the ball there. And that'll make it 10-5. Gordon again. Snyder keeps that alive. Try to go to Ayers, and she plays it off the ceiling. Good play. Gators go to Evans again. That's tipped. Hubbers keep it alive. They go to Ayers. That's blocked by Evans. Gordon goes deep. Hubbers get it back over. Gators go to Lily Lehmeyer with a nice kill. Gordon with an ace. That's 5 in a row for Peyton. Makes the score 13-5. Hubbers go to Ayers. She was trying to play it around the out-of-bounds pole and couldn't quite make connection with it. And Coach Fleiss will take her first time out of the second game. The Hubbers are trailing 14-5, and they're down 1-0 in the match. Once again, tune in Friday night to watch the Gators varsity football team take on the Ridgeway Elkers in Ridgeway. We'll be bringing you that game on the Gator Network. I believe Carrie Hoover will be on the call. And we're back from the timeout. Peyton Gordon remains at the service line with the Gators leading 14-5. Timeout doesn't cool down Gordon. She gets another ace and gives the Gators a 15-5 lead. Hubbers again unable to get it back over the net. Gordon again, that looked like a miss hit, but it stayed in play. The Hubbers get it back over. Gators are going to go to Lily Lehmeyer. That's tipped at the net by Snyder. Isla Lehmeyer. That's still alive. Gordon gets it over, but Ayers with the kill. So the Hubbers get the ball back, trailing 16-6. Eric checks in for Gordon. Gordon rolled off 8 straight service points there, including a couple of aces. And Jenna Goodman's back in the game to serve for the Hubbers. Gators go to Evans. And the Hubbers are unable to connect on that return. That'll make the score 17-6. And Lily Lehmeyer will be back to serve. That serve goes into the net. Ball will go back to the Hubbers. And looks like Emily Snyder will be back at the service line. Addison Weimer re-enters the game. That serve hits the out-of-bounds pole, giving the ball back to the Gators. Sierra Schutt's going to enter the game for the Hubbers. She did a nice job on serve return in the first game. Bryn Evans with the serve. Schutt again gets that up in the air. The Hubbers get it over. Gators are going to set up Moses. And Moses is going to get a point there. Evans back to serve again. Runner tries to kill that, but the Hubbers keep it alive. Moses gets it up in the air. They feed Moses. That's blocked. And they're going to give that point to the Gators. We'll give Jenna Runner credit for a block. And Evans will return to the service line. Evans with an ace. That makes the score 21-7 in favor of the Gators. Evans with another ace. Gators have had 3 nice service runs here. Evans' serve is just long there. That'll make it 22-8. Looks like the Gators are going to check in Addison Taylor. And serving for the Hubbers will be Alyssa Ayers. Ayers serves long. Ball will go back to the Gators. And looks like Edgar's going to come back in for the Hubbers. And Gordon's going to re-enter for the Gators. Mass substitutions, like a hockey game broke out. Isla Lehmeyer is going to be back to serve. Gators lead 23-8, looking for a couple of points to close out game 2. Schutt shut, gets that one up in the air. However, the Hubbers are unable to connect once again on the second hit. And Tessa Rendos is going to check into the game, with Isla Lehmeyer serving game point. And Isla's going to get an ace for game point. So Gators take game 2, 25-8. They take a 2-0 lead in the match. Leading scorers that game for the Hubbers, Ayers and Snyder both had 1 kill apiece. For the Gators, again, not a lot of action at the net. We had 4 players with 1 kill, that being Lily Lehmeyer, Ella Moses, Jenna Renner, and Bryn Evans. However, at the service line, Peyton Gordon had 8 service points, including 2 aces. Isla Lehmeyer had 5 service points with 3 aces. And Bryn Evans had 4 service points with 2 aces. So that all adds up to a 25-8 advantage, and the Gators take a 2-0 lead in the match. We'll be back in about 2 minutes with game 3. All right, welcome back. Getting ready for game 3 here. Once again, the Gators have a 2-0 advantage, although I didn't update that on the scoreboard, so I'll do that while I'm talking to you. And the Hubbers will have first serve here, and it's going to be Madison Swanson. She gets it over. Evans gets it up. They feed Renner, and Renner with a kill. Good start for the Gators. Maddie Eric checks in. And Alyssa Tanner back in for game 3. Isla Lehmeyer will be the first server for the Gators. And Isla starts off with an ace. Hubbers again unable to connect on that first pass. Leads to a 3-0 lead for the Gators. Moses went for the block, but the ball didn't quite make it to her. Gators have a 4-0 advantage. Isla Laymeyer again from the service line. Hubbers get that one back over. Gators look for Moses. And we're going to give Ella credit for a kill on that one. That makes it 5-0. Another nice serve from Isla. Hubbers go to Thomas. Gators go to Renner. Renner with another nice kill. That ball ricochets down to Tyler Philhart. I'm not sure he's ever thrown a ball in his life. That wasn't a bad connection though. Hubbers get it over. Gators go to Moses. Moses with the kill. And Coach Feiss is going to take another timeout, trailing 7-0 here in game 3. And Tyler, I apologize if you listen to this back. Obviously, I coach Tyler in baseball, so I know he can throw a ball. I'm not sure he's ever thrown a volleyball, was my point. So the Gators lead 2-0 here in game 3, and they have a 7-0 lead in the game. Once again, a reminder, October 7th will be the Dig Pink game for the Lady Gators. They're urging everyone to attend that match in person as they try to raise proceeds for the Pink Pumpkin Project. That's an annual event here for the Port Allegany volleyball program, and historically they've done a very, very good job of raising funds, so they'd like to continue that tradition with your support. Both teams return to the court. Isla Laymeyer remains at the service line. Hubbers get that one up. They feed Thomas. And she's going to get a kill. That's Thomas's first kill of the night. And gives the ball back to the Hubbers, trailing 7-1. Addison Weimer will be serving for the Lady Hubbers. And I'm going to give Snyder credit for a kill on that. She tipped it back over the net. Makes the score 7-2. And Weimer again. Gators go to Moses. And the Hubbers are unable to return it. And Jenna Renner back to the service line. Hubbers go to Thomas. Gators look for Lily Laymeyer. That's off Snyder and it'll be a kill. Renner with a serve, leading 9-2. Nice diving save there by Alfieri. Hubbers get it back over. Gators go to Alyssa Tanner. Alfieri keeps that alive. Moses with the block. Gators get it back over. Hubbers go to Snyder with a backhanded attempt that doesn't clear the net. That'll give the Gators a 10-2 advantage. Hubbers go to Snyder. She's going to get the kill. That'll make it 10-3 with Ayers re-entering the game and Thomas heading back to the service line. Gators go to Lily Laymeyer, and she splits 2 defenders. Gators lead back up to 8, and Evans re-enters as Moses goes back to the service line. Hubbers look for errors. Gators get that up to Evans. That's tipped by Snyder. They go back to Snyder, and she gets another kill. Hubbers are going to get Jenna Goodman back into the game to serve. Kyra Shields will take a seat. And Goodman puts it in no man's land. Gators aren't sure how to respond. That'll be an ace. Makes the score 11-5. And back-to-back aces for Goodman. Goodman again. Runner gets that one over. Hubbers get it back over. Gators go to Lily Laymeyer. Snyder almost had the block, but couldn't quite get it back over the net. And the Gators will take the 12-6 lead with Alyssa Tanner back to serve. Well, that was So Young in the front row trying to contain the ball. I know he hasn't thrown a ball before. Hubbers get it up for Ayers. Evans with a block, but it drops down on the Gators side of the net. Gives the Hubbers another point. Makes the score 12-7. And Weimer checks back into the game with Snyder back to serve. And that's going to be long. Shutt re-enters for the Hubbers, and Lily Laymeyer will be back to serve. And Lily will get another ace. Gators are going to bring Rendas in for Renner. Lily with another serve. Shutt gets that up in the air. Goodman unable to control it. That makes it 15-7. Shutt again with a nice play. Swanson tried to tip that over, but it was a bit wide. Gives the Gators a 16-7 advantage. Gators go to Isla. Little roll reversal there. Hubbers get it back. Ayers gets a kill. And Ayers will be back to serve for the Hubbers. That hits the net. That makes the score 17-8. And Edgar's going to re-enter the game. Evans back to serve for the Gators. Hubbers keep that alive. However, they hit the ceiling, unable to get it back over. It'll be a service point for Evans. Makes it 18-8. Hubbers get it back over. Gators are going to go to Moses. Hubbers keep that alive. And Moses again. And the Hubbers are unable to return that one. That'll make it 19-8 with Evans still at the service line. That's an ace for Evans. Hubbers trail 20-8. Evans again. Hubbers get it over. Evans to Rendos to Moses, left-handed. Nice switch there by Ella. Gators are going to bring Addie Taylor back into the game, leading 21-8 here in game 3. Evans still at the service line. Hubbers looking for Thomas, unable to connect. And Coach Feist is going to take another timeout. That'll be her second one of game 3, I believe. Looks like we got the 50-50 and cash drawing for tonight going to the table. Both teams late coming out of the huddle. And Mr. Howard confirms that was the second timeout for the Hubbers. So Bryn Evans returns to the service line, with the Gators leading 22-8. And the Gators are going to get Peyton Gordon back into the game. Evans deep. Hubbers get it up in the air. Thomas gets it over. Gators are going to go to Moses, another lefty. That's unable to be returned. Gives the Gators a 23-8 advantage. Evans again with another ace. And that'll be game and match point for the Gators. And Evans with an ace to win it. So the Gators take game 3, 25-8. That's a 3-0 win for the match. Once again, Lady Gators are back in action on the road tomorrow at Coudersport, and they'll return home on Monday for a non-league matchup against the Johnsonburg Rams, and we'll bring that game to you here on the Gator Network. Once again, thanks for joining, and good luck to all the Gator teams this weekend.